What we see on screen shapes how we see the world. But when it comes to disability, how accurate is that reflection? Film and TV have the power to break barriers or reinforce harmful stereotypes. This presentation explores how disability is represented in media, the impact of these portrayals, and what needs to change for true inclusion. When you think of disability in movies or TV, what comes to mind? Are these portrayals accurate, or do they rely on outdated stereotypes? Disability in media is more than just representation. It's about how people with disabilities are portrayed and whether their stories are told authentically. Too often, these portrayals fall into stereotypes that either 1. Inspire pity,
William, please.
Hello, Louisa Clark.
2. Exaggerate abilities,
How did you just do that?
or 3. Frame disability as something to overcome or be fixed.
How you feeling, Jake?
Hey guys. Welcome to your new body, Jake.
But realistically, people living with disabilities lead diverse, full lives that aren't defined by their limitations. This is where the power of media becomes clear. How we see disability on screen can directly influence how we see people with disabilities treated in everyday life. Despite the growing conversation around representation, one significant issue remains. 95% of characters with disabilities are still portrayed by non-disabled actors. So why does this topic matter? First, it denies disabled actors opportunities in an industry where they are already underrepresented. When audiences constantly see disability portrayed by an able-bodied lens, it distorts what disability really looks like. Second, when non-disabled actors portray disabilities, it often leads to inaccurate performances that can reinforce harmful stereotypes, such as the inspiration porn trope, which is an idea that disabled individuals exist to inspire, or the villainous disabled character trope, which implies that disability is something monstrous and makes disability seem dangerous. Not only do the performances by able-bodied actors feel inauthentic, but they reduce disability to a costume that can be put on and taken off. Ironically, these portrayals have been praised. Over the years, non-disabled actors have won major awards for playing disabled characters. These performances may be critically acclaimed, but they raise an important question. Why are people living with disabilities being celebrated when played by able-bodied actors, yet rarely given the chance to tell their own stories? Ultimately, disabled actors can struggle to get roles even for characters living with disabilities. Casting directors often assume they aren't capable of playing the part, or they are often cast in stereotypical roles. The entertainment industry still has a long way to go in providing real opportunities for disabled actors. So let's ask ourselves, what needs to change? Actors with disabilities deserve the opportunity to tell their own stories. Studios need to actively seek out and support talent within people with disabilities, both in front of and behind the camera. And true inclusion means seeing disability in a variety of roles, not just tragic, inspirational, or villainous characters. Lastly, representation matters, so let's support films and shows that feature actors with disabilities, authentic storytelling, and inclusive perspectives. Some of my recommendations are The Peanut Butter Falcon, Crip Camp: A Disability Revolution, and Keep the Change.